I know some people who say they're Catholic, and they don't always act the way I would expect a Christian to act. Doesn't that make them hypocrites?
Well, hypocrite means putting up a false facade, I guess, doesn't it? Acting one way and saying you should act another. Well, we're all guilty of that, aren't we? At least if you go by the Gospels. Even the just one sins 7 times 70 every day. I think that's so abundantly clear in the Gospels. Yes, that we are sinners, but also that we're also recipients and vessels of forgiveness. And to be a hypocrite is someone who pretends that while others sin, he or she never does. I think you're a hypocrite only if you refuse to open your heart in forgiveness to others who have sinned, because we're all frail in sin. Another way of saying it is we are graced through baptism and graced through we're graced with Christ's life through baptism. That life is nourished in the sacraments. But every time we celebrate the Eucharist, we acknowledge what's begun in us is not yet complete. And so we have to be humble to say, Lord, I am not worthy that you should come to me, but say the word and my soul will be healed. And we need to carry that disposition of forgiveness toward others, and we need to ask forgiveness of others for our offenses. I think you're not a hypocrite unless you make believe somehow it's all those other people out there who need this exchange of forgiveness and pardon, but I don't. There are consequences to human actions, but the consequence of sin in us is very beautifully embraced by Christ, whose love forgives us and makes fresh starts possible, and who saves us from the constancy of our sin. Our belief is that the love of God conquers all things, even sin and death themselves.